Hey, everybody, welcome to episode 162 of Is This Thing Working?
Welcome to the Texas Brief.
So far this week, this has been the week of Hurricane Beryl. Monday was a crazy day for everybody. South Texas, Southeast Texas, East Texas, North Texas. Man, it was really, really bad. We had a lot of people without power even now. And I know there's some people that are saying that it's going to be even as late as Saturday night, maybe even into next week. They're telling them the earliest possible date that they can get them any power will be Saturday night, the earliest time.
And the thing about that is, you know, it's really hot here in Texas, and Houston got hit really, really hard. Yeah. And what we're going to do today is remind you of the timeline on how this goes. So stay tuned.
Right. Transform your business with Shopify, the leading e-commerce platform designed for entrepreneurs of all levels. Shopify makes it easy to create a stunning online store with customizable templates and user-friendly interface. Manage your inventory, process payments, and track your sales, all from one seamless dashboard. With built-in search engine optimization and marketing tools, you can reach more customers and grow your business faster. Plus, Shopify's secure and reliable hosting ensures your site is always up and running, backed by 24/7 customer support. Join over 1 million businesses worldwide who trust Shopify to power their online stores. Start your free 14-day trial today at Shopify.com and see how easy it is to sell online, in-store, and everywhere in between. Take the next step toward e-commerce success with Shopify.
And please click that link below. And before we start the show today, we want to state these are our opinions and our assertions. And if you agree with us, tell your friends and share the show.
And if you don't agree with us, tell your friends and share the show. And also, hey man, stomp that like button. Please follow and subscribe. Is This Thing Working? Wherever you see our name. And our podcast is available for download on all platforms like Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and wherever you listen to your podcast.
Also, download that Rumble app so you can follow the show, and you will receive instant notifications when we go live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you. Let's get on with the Texas Brief.
Here we go. So like I said at the beginning, every day this week, the beginning of the show was hurricane news. And so what we were going to do is just let you hear each day how our experience progressed each day with the hurricane, the damages that came past through it, the people that were still experiencing all of this that what we're talking about. And then at the end, we even got more that leads into this. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 157 of Is This Thing Working? Good morning, Denise. How's it going?
It's going. It's going. That's all I'm going to say, because we have a hurricane on top of us, and we're sitting here recording the show, and we're going to do the very best we can before the electricity goes out.
Yep.
I'm hoping and praying that it doesn't, and am praying for the million of people without electricity now.
Well, then let's just agree on this. If the power goes out, wherever the power went out, that's our show for today, and we're still going to put it out. What do you think?
I like that.
I like
hey,
that
man,
too,
because this will be the hurricane show.
But either way, as everybody knows, man, the hurricane is rolling through, man. And right now, we've had some here in East Texas. We've had some pretty good rain, but not a lot of wind action yet. They predicted 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts here. So far, just sitting in here, it doesn't sound like we've heard a whole lot of it yet, but.
No, I keep going out there and checking, and it's just rain, and it's coming straight down.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but we haven't gotten to the center
right
yet. We're still on the outer band, so
yeah,
and
believe me, we're not downplaying it, because we know that everybody around us, those that are closer to the center, those that are in that rotation, you guys are suffering.
Yes,
and we
are without electricity right now. What they say,
and we pray for you.
Over 1 million people are without power right now.
Yep, and we're praying for all of you guys, man. Just stay safe.
1 minute at a time.
Yep. Use good judgment, and don't get out into it if you don't need to. Hey, everybody, welcome to episode 158 of Is This Thing Working? How you doing, Denise?
You know what? I'm awesome today. Awesome. After yesterday with I don't know how the day was going to go because of the hurricane. Today I am definitely awesome.
Yeah.
My prayers are out there for those that are still without electricity.
Those that suffered injuries, those that suffered damages to their homes. We suffered some damage here a little bit. And, you know, by the time it hit us, it wasn't really a hurricane anymore. It was considered a tropical storm.
Yeah, but it was pretty crazy tropical storm.
Yeah, it was pretty hairy.
Yeah, it was kind of scary.
It was pretty hairy. And so we got a news article from Fox 4 KDFW out of Dallas, Fort Worth, and it says that Hurricane Beryl, it killed 8 people, and that more than 2 million people in Texas yesterday were without power. We ended up being one of those for the entire night almost.
I know. They told us at one point that our power came back on, and that was a falsehood.
Yeah.
It did not. And so I said that we're still out, and they were like, really? And I was like, yes, we're still out. So anyway, the people where we live, there was some other problem that was going on that they had to find. But it came on in the middle of the night, and we were very thankful for that.
Yep. And today starts, as we know, today will start the cleanup from Hurricane Beryl, and it's underway already.
It is now weakened to a low pressure system, and it's moving on from Arkansas through Michigan throughout the week.
And so areas from Arkansas to Illinois will see flash flooding throughout Tuesday and Wednesday.
Y'all be aware.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Is This Thing Working? Episode 159. How you doing today, Denise?
I am awesome. Glad to be here on Wednesday where everything is wacky. It is wacky. But before we do go any further and start the show and get into the big news that we have every single day, I want to take a moment and say a silent prayer for everybody that is still without electricity here in Texas. We went out this morning to run an errand, and you could see the trucks on the way. There's more people coming to help you. I hope you have your electricity on very soon.
Yeah, and even that, it's not so much the electricity, it's the damages to their property. We're being blessed, and normally you are even after a hurricane, if you can call it that, because of the travel of a hurricane, you end up on the west side of it, which is the dry side, and that really does give you time, at least 2 to 3 to 4 days to get some repairs done, get some things in order to keep water from coming into your house, those kind of things. So, yeah, even those people there, remember that. And like I've said always about every situation, hey, man, if you're there and you've got the means, help your neighbor.
There you go.
And the last one is from Friday. And Friday is the day that we talked about Centerpoint. We'd done an article about Centerpoint, if you remember.
I do.
Yep. So listen to this right here. And then this will kind of lead into what we're going to preview for a little bit of Monday's episode. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 161 of This Thing Working. Hello, Friday. Here we are, end of the week. How's it going, Denise? I know you're excited about it being Friday.
I love Fridays. I am doing awesome today in our new studio. So everyone bear with us. We might have technical difficulties. Who knows? Well, you know what happens when you move everything around.
Hey,
but it sounds like fun. I love the sound. It's pretty cool.
So far, the sound's good. And hey, everybody, if you don't like the sound, hey, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We're excited, though. We're moving on up here.
But we're improving it, and we'll continue to improve it. So here we go, man. What's in the news for today?
Well, let's see. Houston is still without power 4 days later.
As everybody would know, Centerpoint is the main electrical provider. They're the ones that go out, take care of the repairs and that kind of thing, them and Encore. So it's Centerpoint. So Channel 2 News out of Houston, they put out an article, and the headline of it was pretty catchy. It said, Center Pointless. They called them Center Pointless. It's funny because it says Center Pointless graffiti is painted on I-10 as Houstonians grow frustrated with power outages reaching Day 4.
It's just amazing
Yeah,
to me.
with
man.
100-degree temps, man. 4 days without power. I can imagine.
Houstonians are becoming impatient as more than 1 million CenterPoint customers wait for their power to be restored after the recent Hurricane Beryl ripped through the area, leaving significant damages. Customers are going on day 4 of no power, with temperatures in the Houston area reaching the mid-90s by Thursday afternoon. This is really crazy. The wind in that hurricane was bad.
I told you. Yeah. Denise had never been through a hurricane. And this, I know by the time it hit land and by the time it reached us, it was designated as a tropical storm. But even here where we live, which is 110, 115 miles from the actual coastline itself, after the rains blew through and as the bands of the tropical storm kept blowing in band after band, wind band after wind band, those winds were reaching 60 miles an hour, and it was a pretty intense thing there for a little bit. And Denise had never been through one, so
Yes,
I kept telling her. Yeah, I kept telling her. I said, "Well, the best explanation I can give you about a hurricane is that it's actually just this big, large tornado that all of a sudden shows up and it just never leaves for hours. It just keeps going on and on and on." But we were lucky, and we got our power went out during the day of the storm about 2 o'clock that afternoon, and it was back on by about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. We were blessed, and
Yes, we were very thankful for that. Really.
But Diboll, the town that we lived in, or that we live in here, they didn't have power even in the downtown area to the stores and the businesses until even late Tuesday afternoon.
I know, and then we went out Tuesday afternoon, and we had an appointment, and every gas station from here to Lufkin was full. I mean, lines were full. As you've seen from all 4 shows of last week, lots of news about the hurricane. Right now, as of now, this is what's going on. Sheila Jackson Lee has put out a letter to the federal government, and what they want is Merrick Garland to get involved in Texas and what's their hurricane disaster. Now, we have a whole lot more information coming out next week that was going to tie all of this together. We'll show you that Texas and the federal government are in their own war as we're speaking right now, and you are in the middle.
Is this thing working?
Rise up.
Well, hey, everybody, that's it for today. Thanks for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed the show. Hope you've learned some things about what's going on around us in the nation and in your communities. We couldn't do this without your continued support either. We appreciate all of you showing up, taking the time to listen to us today. So please, like I say, make sure to hit the like button, share our show with all your friends. We'll see you next time on Is This Thing Working? And as always, I'm James, and that's my lovely co-host over there,
Denise,
and we'll see you next time.
we're out.